A federal appeals court has rejected former President Donald Trump's ridiculous argument that he deserves full presidential immunity. Now, the three-judge panel at the U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit rejected Trump's claim that he is immune from all criminal prosecution related to January 6th, after expressing skepticism of his argument that his efforts were part of his official duties as president. This happened on Tuesday. Now, that is hilarious because nowhere in Trump's job description or the job description of president does attempting a soft coup in the United States show up as an official duty. Coups are kind of more the CIA's job, right? And they generally don't happen here. They happen in other countries. Now, this ruling ends a week-long stay in Special Counsel Jack Smith's federal case against Trump, meaning that these cases can continue. Ooh, not good for him. So right after the ruling, like minutes after, okay, Trump blasted out an email doing what? Begging for cash. Because of course. Here's what it read. Moments ago, federal judges ruled that I have no presidential immunity. They won't stop until the MAGA movement is erased. Joe Biden has weaponized the entire federal government against us. They'll never stop targeting us. But I know with your support, this very moment, we will win. Okay, so persecution complex, check. Obvious lie, check and check. Wait a minute, what's the obvious lie? He says that they ruled that I have no presidential immunity. That's not true. The president does have immunity. The thing is that it's always been limited to just the job duties of the president. Okay? In fact, look, what the judges base this ruling on actually is Bill Clinton, of all people. Republicans went after Bill Clinton and found out that, oh, he actually doesn't have presidential immunity when it comes to the whole Monica Lewinsky thing because, you know, getting a BJ under the Resolute desk in lying about it isn't exactly, you know, the part of the job duties of the president. And so, ironically, that ruling gets used against Trump because, once again, Trump was also not doing what he was doing as part of his job, insurrecting. And so, oops. Now, Trump is charged with conspiracy to defraud the U.S., conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding, obstruction of an attempt to obstruct an official proceeding, and conspiracy against rights. He had pressured election officials in swing states, encouraged supporters on January 6th to stop the certification by Congress of Biden's victory, which of course led to the Capitol riots. There was also the fake elector plot that he was involved in, et cetera, et cetera. None of that has anything to do with doing the job of the President of the United States. That's it. That's not part of his official job duties. So the immunity claim has never really made any sense. It's just one of those desperate measures of saying, no, you don't understand. I'm just immune. I don't want to be. I don't want to face any accountability. No. I don't want to face criminal prosecution for like all my potential crimes. No. I don't want it. Can't let that happen. Okay.
Can't let that happen.
Mm-mm. Now there's more. In the new message from the Trump Save America Joint Fundraising Committee, the former president argues that this ruling is proof of a conspiracy against him and his presidential campaign, because of course, right? No matter how many vicious lies and attacks they throw our way, President Trump will never surrender our great country to the left's tyranny. We're counting on your support to finish what we started. Together, we will dismantle the deep state. How did he try to dismantle the deep state in his first term? Like, there was nothing involved in that. In fact, what he did during his first term was try and fail to build a wall and give giant tax cuts to himself and other rich people, and of course deregulate all industry, especially when it comes to climate change. Made things much worse in that regard. So, and then of course, do scandal after scandal after scandal after scandal after scandal. So that's what he did. At no point did he do anything resembling mentally the deep state, or even start it. So it doesn't make any sense. Now, I got to ask, what billionaire has to ask for money every time there's a legal judgment against him? Well, the answer is Trump's not a billionaire. Okay. And it's very likely that his team was expecting this since they seem to have had it queued right up. That can only mean one thing: the grift is real. Only someone like Donald Trump, who's just, again, classless and just a complete and utter grifter, can turn criminal indictments and losses in the courtroom into gold. It's just too bad for him that most of it is going to be spent on legal fees.